waiting for women to complain. We got what we wanted, we work, vote and earn the same wage. You'll never find a husband with all that feminist rage. Honestly, we should be more grateful and learn how to behave. Ignorance is bliss. I was a lot less angry when I was submissive, a lot less angry before I knew the statistics, but now I really insist. Burn me at the stake, trial as a witch, and I'll use the flames to become an arsonist. Cause I'll burn the whole world before I ever stop resisting. I no longer stand for women being dismissed, and I no longer trade ignorance for bliss. When they say I can't change the whole world, fuck that, watch this. The ass won't do it, simple with statistics. Breaking news, too long the abuse of women and girls has been taboo. Now an epidemic, the UK can no longer refuse to do nothing about the growing issue. Breaking news may be breaking to you, but to us women being abused is nothing new. 1 in 3 women have experienced some form of abuse, but you put me, your mum and sister all in one room, I guarantee we'll all share a bruise or two. Is there anywhere we can catch a break? Even at work we're not safe, cause the surveys say 55% of women are harassed in the workplace. 35% of women in the judiciary, 34% when it comes to parliamentary, 30% in the surgical subsidiary, 29% in the police force and those that are senior officers, only 20, and finally only 11% of women make up our military. I'm perplexed, the people ordained to protect are made up of the majority of the sex that pose the majority of the threat. Then there's a 750,000 still waiting gynae consulting. Even when they get an appointment, most likely result in nothing, cause gynecology only receives 2% of funding, despite 40% of all women suffering. But the most important number here is 5. I really need you to keep 5 in mind, cause black women are 5 times more likely to die in the pregnancy journey than compared to women that are white. And if all that's been a bit too much for you to hear, the next few stats might be a bit too much for you, I fear, cause it's about to get a whole lot darker in here. It's 12 million girls are victims of child marriage every year, 3 million girls traumatized by FGM, 35 countries still refusing to condemn, 12 countries where women still need male permission to travel, work and learn, and forced into submission, 20 countries that restrict education through policy, 26 countries that impose on women's bodily autonomy, one of those countries claiming to be the land of the free, and over 100 countries that discriminate against women explicitly. So while you're sat on your podcast asking whether feminism still need to exist, I made it clear so you can't claim ignorance, but just in case none of that sticks, I have for you just one last list. In the minutes I've kept you occupied, a woman has died due to femicide, another has been killed for the sake of her family's pride. In England, 5 women's nose got denied, 24 girls have been mutilated by a knife worldwide, and nearly 100 little girls have become a child bride. And how many minutes did I take up of your time? Not even 5. So don't ask me why I'm filled with so much rage. Not once did I ask you to take the blame, but do something about it for fuck's sake. Sign the petition, join the campaign, join us while we demonstrate. Shout with us so they can no longer deny our pain. Get into heated debates with your misogynistic mates. Stop regurgitating whatever the fuck Andrew Tate says. Speak up for the girl being harassed on the train. Stop shaming girls for a stab at fame, and for fuck's sake, call out your pervy mates. And if all that seems too much for your brain to take, I have for you just one last suggestion, a change you can make. Give us a break. Or at least be the one to deny the flame when they come to take us to burn us at the stake.